And boys, we are back here with another college football video. Today, what I got for y'all is going over my favorite budget cards in college football. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, we did just do a best value video the other week. This does have a lot of cards that are similar to that video because the budget cards right now, I do think are, of course, valuable. And we're going to get started right here with the card that does carry over. I'm going to go ahead and go Brendan Lewis right here. And Brendan Lewis, just from a core rating standpoint, I mean, 90 speed, 92 throw power, hits 90s across the board for accuracy. And for 41K, I just think, again, that is great price for him. I think this is like one of the next step up of quarterbacks. And I should say as well, our budget today, we will not have a card over 50K. I mean, Brendan Lewis, I do want to give an honorable mention, by the way, too. If you guys fully grind the house rules, okay? I really like Garrett Nussmeier, man. I do. If you guys can finish the house rules, this card right here played phenomenal for me. And with that next step up of abilities, whether it's Gold Extender, Gold Magician, this card I really like. Now, what I will say is the stars of the season, Shador Sanders, also could be right here too. He's just going to be a little bit more expensive than like Brendan Lewis. So again, didn't want to go over 50K, but those are some cards that I also do like if you guys want a little bit more expensive quarterback. Now, running back right here, I think you're practically stealing for this price. I mean, Chris Johnson, 93 overall, under 20K. I mean, he's 94 speed, 93 acceleration, great break tackle. Like, I get he doesn't get like the best shifty ability in the world, but if you guys aren't even running abilities on your running back, this card is great, man. I mean, I feel like he way outplays 20K. Like, there's still times where I play the CJ2K and he can still give me problems, like even on my god team. Like, this card is really good and hits under 20K. Like, this is just insane value. Yeah, that's gonna be our running back. At fullback right here, we are just gonna go ahead and have Brock Lamp again. I mean, he just has good fullback stats. Like, you don't need a fullback on this team, but we're covering one anyway. Now let's go to receivers right here. We're at wide receiver 1. This is just an extremely balanced receiver. We're gonna have Laquan Treadwell, and this card is 93 speed. It's 90s across the board for route running. Really what we're looking for. And he's right at that 50K mark, so a little bit close to 50K. I think you could get one for cheaper though too. Decent height is 6'2" as well. Just overall, if I was to describe this card, I just think solid, right? And at wide receiver 2 right here, we're going to have Deshaun Hamilton as well. And I mean, this card under 40K, pretty similar to Laquan Treadwell. I mean, 6'1", and again, 90s across the board for route running. So hits all those thresholds right there. Like, again, similar thoughts to Deshaun Hamilton and Laquan Treadwell. I think they're both really just solid receivers. And at our wide receiver 3 spot, we are going to have Eric Rivers, a game changer card. Again, 35K, 93 speed, 90s across the board for route running. Kind of what I was looking for, right? And hit everything. A little bit short of 5'11". This could be your slot receiver. So pretty much, yeah, a lot of 93s across the board right here. Now, tight end, I am going to go Latu over Kendall Carr. And the reason why I'm going this card over Kendall Carr, he is 6'7", so a little bit taller, has that on him. He's one less speed than Kendall Carr, but also he hits 90s across the board for route running, which I just think he is overall a better card than Kendall Carr. And we'll look at Kendall Carr's price right here. It's like a difference to 7K, and you lose 1 speed, you gain 4 inches of height, and you also gain a lot of run block, a lot of route running. So give me Latu over Kendall Carr. Now, offensive line is going to basically be the exact same as our value video because we're looking for bare minimum thresholds right here, and the thresholds we're looking for is 90 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse, 90 run block. Tristan Lee for under 20K. If we can get that, we like it, okay, man? So we're gonna do that basically across the board. We're at left guard right here. Again, we're looking for 90s across the board. JJ right here hits everything we're looking for. At center, we also have Connor Pay. Basically, again, looking for the cheapest card that hits 90s for every single threshold. Right guard right here, we have Timothy McKay, of course, and of course, this card again, it's what we're looking for. Really good price as well. And at right tackle, we're going to go ahead and have Jack Sherwin. Based on the value video, like a lot of these cards have dropped in price as well. And again, just hits everything we're looking for, 90s for everything. And yeah, there is a lot of carryover to the value video, but there's a lot of differences too. In total on offense right now, we spent around 400K and we covered 12 cards, which gave us an average price point of around 33K per position. Love that. Now let's go to the defense side of the ball right here, where at free safety, you could go Javon Holland right here. I just want to give a special spotlight to Rashad Jones as well. I honestly would choose between Rashad Jones and Holland, right? I think these are your 2 best options. Go with whoever is cheaper on the block. I feel like you're just not really going to see a major difference between the 2 cards. I mean, they're both 94 speed, a little bit of excel for Rashad Jones, a little bit of like tackling for Holland, a little bit of pursuit, a little bit of play rec for Rashad Jones. But I mean, I think they're basically going to play the same. So how I would separate the cards: price. Whoever's cheaper, choose that card. And right now, Rashad Jones is cheaper. Strong safety right here, we're going to go ahead and go Scandrit right here. And this card is going for 28K. This card is 6'3", so good height, 93 speed, also does hit 90 zone coverage and 90 play rec. Like, this is just overall just a great card right here. And I think he way outplays this 28 card. This is my current strong safety on my No Mace Spin account. I feel like he's a beast. Now let's round out the secondary right here with corner, where we're going to have the exact same corners we covered in the value video, because we didn't really care about like the speed too much, right? Like, to a certain extent, right? The reason why we're running these cards right here is they're all the highest block shed rating corners in the game. So Cam Lockridge at our outside CV right here, 93 speed, 93 excel, 90 play rec, 90 man, 90 zone, 90 press. But why we're running Cam Lockridge is the 82 block shed, right? And the reason why that's important is these receivers, man, are getting statted with crazy run block, man. So we need some corners that can go out there and just kind of make a play in the run game, right? So that's why Lockridge is here. At CB2, we went Elijah Jackson right here. And Elijah Jackson, 6'1", 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 play rec, 90 man, 90 zone, 90 press. Again, not the fastest at this point, but the reason why he's here is the 85 block shed rating. Again, same exact reason. CB3 went ahead and had Mark Collins right here. Again, 92 speed, 93 acceleration. This time low play rec, but 90 man, 90 zone, 90 press, and again, high block shed. I think this is a good slot corner. And rounding out the secondary right here is going to go ahead and be Jordan Hancock. And of course, same exact reason. He's slow. Like, he is 91 speed, but he also has the highest block shed in the game right now of 88. So feel like he can make some plays. Again, these two guys are going to be our slots, and then Lockridge and Elijah Jackson, just I would recommend do not press these guys if guys are using them, because right now we got to deal with basically 99 speed Chris Olave and some other 99 speed guys, but I think they can do a good job. Like, they obviously aren't as good as the top end corners. You're rocking a budget team. They have some strengths though that the top end corners, some of them, do not have. Now let's go to linebacker right here. We're going to play a linebacker out of position, and first one we got right here, right outside linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And Kyle Van Noy, 6'3", 250, 92 speed for a linebacker really isn't terrible at this point. 93 acceleration, just has good man, good zone, good pass rush. Like, he's a do-it-all linebacker, can do a little bit of everything. And also joining the team today at our left outside linebacker, there's going to be someone out of position, but I feel like these two guys are just too good not to use, right? Especially for their price. Kip Lewis and Kyle Van Noy should be your outside linebacker duo, in my opinion. He's 6'1", 92 speed, 86 acceleration, and like Kyle Van Noy, can play man in zone, can rush the passer a little bit. You got two basically do-it-all linebackers right here. I think, again, can basically fit any single scheme in the game. That's why they're here. Now, let's talk about middle linebacker. Middle linebacker 1, we are going to have Greg Penn still. And Greg Penn, 6'2", 91 speed, 90 acceleration with 90 zone coverage. Love this card right here. One of my favorites in the game. Middle linebacker 2, we're going to have Carson Bruner, of course. And Carson Bruner, 93 overall, 6'2", 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Not the worst change of direction in the world. And also does have 92 zone too. So I feel like you just get a really great group of linebackers right here. Like, I think the best group on the team is either offensive line or linebackers, because I don't think you're going to notice that much of a difference between the top end guys and these guys. I also do, by the way, too, I like the front seven we're about to cover a ton. So like D-line, O-line, linebackers, I low-key think they can hold their own. The things you got to worry about on the team, I think, are receivers and corners, but a lot of that, if you can hide them behind a scheme, you'll be good to go. Right in before we covered like Alex Bray and another card, I am kind of steering away the people with no pass rush traits on yet. And I don't know if I'm going to be crazy or not, but we're currently on a new wave. And right here, we're going to have Max Crosby. Max Crosby still has good stats, like 90 speed, 91 excel, 91 block shed, 94 power moves, 87 finesse moves. What kind of sucks on this card is he has swim move on yes, which means he's only going to use 87 finesse moves, not going to use the power moves. But if you look at like right ends around his price, there's like no one that uses traits. So Max Crosby was just our best option that actually has a pass rush trait and at least a decent rating of 87, right? So that's why we went him right here. Left end right here, we actually changed it up. Not Alex Bray today. We're going to do Ahmad Hassanin right here. And this card, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 90 block shed, 92 power moves. The reason why he's here is he actually has ideal traits. Bull rush on yes, spin and swim on no. Only going to use that power move rating. I feel like this can lead to him playing really, really well. And again, I'm kind of on players that actually have pass rush traits, not the no pass rush traits guy. And that's why at DT, we're going to have Colin Clay as one of our DTs. Colin Clay is still a beast, by the way. 6'4", 330, 83 speed, 84 acceleration, 90 block shed, 95 power moves, 92 finesse moves. And of course, on this card, if we want to look at his traits, right, he only has the bull rush move on yes, meaning only going to use 95 power moves. That's elite. And very similar to him is going to be Dexter Lawrence right here. And Dexter Lawrence, 89 speed, 88 acceleration. With the higher speed and excel, you can say Dexter Lawrence is DT1. don't hate that. But again, at the same time, 94 finesse moves, 92 power moves, great block shed. And again, only the swim move trait on yes this time, meaning he's only going to use his 94 finesse moves. So I kind of like that in the interior as well, where you have one power move guy, one finesse move guy. And yeah, this is what the defense side of the ball is looking like. In total on defense, we spent around 470K, but we covered 14 cards, which gave us an average price point of around 34K per position. Now let's round out this team right here with special teams and a kicker. Of course, we're going to go and not have Jonah Dalmas. He's a little bit too expensive, over that 50K. We're going to have Dominic Zaveda right here. Probably said that wrong, but 92 kick power on him. Looking for the highest kick power we can get. And at punter, we are going to go ahead and have Tyler Perkins right here with the 90 kick power. So now, all right, boys, to end off this video right here, I did give you guys some options that were guaranteed under 50K. Now, I want to talk about the stars of the season card to end the video because of the fact that I don't think you're going to get a lot of them for under 50K. Like Scorin is like right there, right? Nick Nash is right there. Trey Harris is like right there as well. Donovan's right there. Sebastian Casher's right there. Tyler Booker, I wouldn't get that card for a budget. So what the team could look like, I'll show you guys real quick as well. We can move like Laquan Treadwell to wide receiver 3. We can add Nick Nash to the team right here. And we can also add Trey Harris. I think these cards will eventually drop like a lot. But again, I wanted to give you guys options even if you can't afford these guys. At the same time too, defense side of the ball, of course, we can go Sebastian Castro instead of Rashad Jones right here. It's not a ton of difference with some of these cards. I will say the defensive linemen are really, really nice to get. And again, Ahmad is definitely cheaper than these guys, but getting Scorin and also potential, like even Scorin right now, his price already changed up to 50K, right? Right in right here, you could also get Donovan from Boston College. And I would just pretty much, my advice would be keep an eye on these guys' price because they should go down. I think Caleb Johnson is another great running back. You can still run CJ2K, but hopefully like Will Johnson, getting potentially Shador Sanders would be crazy, by the way. He is 100K right now. Hopefully his price drops. And yeah, that would be my advice with these cards. Just keep an eye on their price, or also as well too, you can grind the house rules for a free 96 Casey Larkin, so we can also cover him right here as well. So yeah, boys, hope you guys did enjoy the YouTube video today, man. I know it was kind of a little bit weird to end off this video, but yeah, that's kind of why I didn't talk about the stars of the season. Covered them at the end just all by each other because right now as I'm recording, they aren't all under the budget that I set, but they're kind of right there and they could keep dropping. So yeah, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the YouTube video today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more college football ultimate team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go and see me use these cards live on stream, have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.